You want me to just to run your live now, or are you gonna remember to press it?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I'll let you do it. When you're ready, you're ready. Okay. Just remember it's screen recording, so it's gonna record it. We'll just delete the clip in the beginning. But, alright, you're good to go. Got you recording. Got your Google Meet set up. Yeah, I got the rest. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Does the quality look okay? Is it just really bright?
Yeah, sunlight. You need this yet?
Can you hand me that pillow?
A pillow?
Yeah. Block that look.
I bet you too. And you just blocked it where it's already blocked. It's like put in front of the TV. Like the TV's already there.
Maybe it helped a little bit.
It did not. You're still as white as can be. You're white as hell on the screen.
Why is like a knife so bad?
We'll cut all this part so when we clip it. It's gotta be high. Yeah. It's gotta be. You blanket. Let's do it.
Well, can you check to see if that's what it actually looks like? Because if it does, if it is, I'm not sure what to do. Can you do that?
Huh?
Just check to see if that's what it looks like. I just wanna see.
You gotta go live.
Or I could just look.
Did you already go live? I can't see you, so you go live. It's the right one.
It's
Your
not.
mind is not working.
She said she's asking to join.
I just used the same link that I sent to everybody.
Are you
Send her
sure?
this here. Send her the link. I'll send it to you.
Alright. Hey, Tuvik. How's everyone doing?
Good. Ventful.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Can you guys see me, hear me? Do you hear the music in the back?
Yes. Here.
Does your remote ever just not function? Okay. You just do a little dance trying to make it work. Okay. So we got Svetan. I worked with him the other day. I posted that and the reception was really bad, so we're just gonna have to do videos in this room.
What was very bad?
The reception. If you check it out, you'll see it was pretty laggy, but we shouldn't have that issue again.
I have no issue on my side. Breaking on your side.
No, just for the recording.
Okay. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Jimmy.
Hey guys.
Hello, everybody. Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Just wondering, is one of our premium members in the classes? Nobody? Okay. When we just dropped the course, I was the one who instructed the videos, came out really good, and I'm just excited for continuing to make the beginners courses, because those are gonna have more tidbits of the advanced courses, which we are still developing. So we got a good little group in here. We're gonna get started, and I'm just gonna start with reading everybody, the group, see where we're at vibrationally. She was supposed to be joining too. She had something happen. I was just gonna help her with her pain, but I think she's having trouble.
Capri, if you don't mind me saying, I think you're too far away from the mic.
Okay, my bad. Thank you for telling me. I'll just be a little more up close. Is that better? Alright. I hope that's better.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can help. Okay. Can you guys see me okay? Alright, it looks a little laggy on my end. Alright. Okay, everybody's muted. So we're gonna hop right in. We're 10 minutes in. To get started, we're gonna open the solar plexus and make sure you have water. Make sure you have a trash can because we're gonna be opening up blockages. And when that happens, sometimes people throw up, sometimes they need to spit out what is keeping them blocked, which is mucus. But the interesting thing about mucus can only build, develop, and stick to your tissues if they're already afflicted in some way. So it's almost like a magnetic kind of attraction where if there's already a problem there, more problems will arise. But it's like a common symptom of a root cause that tends to be just an emotional, unresolved pain. So for the stomach, we are going to get one more person. Squeeze the upper abs. Hi Azalea, good to see you. Or Azella. I hope I said that right. Alright, so we're gonna start off getting the lungs open. It's the first exercise. What we're gonna do, squeeze the upper abs, squeeze the fists. Alright, squeeze them together so you can feel a connection build, and squeeze them as tightly as you can. Once you feel the connection, you're gonna breathe in through your mouth and let go of those muscles. Okay, make sure when you breathe in, you flex your hands open. It'll help pull the air deeper. Now squeeze your mid back and keep expanding the front of your stomach, pushing the air out against it. Okay, and you're gonna feel the blockage get to your throat if you keep pulling your stomach out. Okay, now pull into your throat muscles and then pull into your nose and like the back of your neck. And then you should feel the air move, relax, breathe in through the nose. Make sure when you breathe in, you take in as much air as you can, because that air will help move whatever blockage is keeping that pain or that tension. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have you squeeze the back of your head. You're gonna lift your hands above your head. Squeeze your shoulders. And squeeze the middle of your chest. Try to stretch it open. Alright, squeeze your fist and you're gonna breathe into it. Relax all your muscles as you breathe into it. Now you're gonna pull it up the back of your head. and into your stomach. So expand your stomach, but as you're pulling the air through it. You should feel the pressure, and that's how you know you're at the blockage. Expand the pressure using your muscles, because the pressure is just where the air gets stuck. And then when you feel it go in, you just relax, breathe in again through the nose. Second breath is always through the nose. How's everyone doing? Give me a thumbs up if you feel like you felt the pressure release. Okay. So, now I want you to squeeze your forehead. We're going to connect the third eye to the sacral. So you'll feel, if you squeeze your lower abs and your forehead and kind of pull your eyebrows up, if you tilt your head down, you'll be able to feel the connection better, but you'll feel them both kind of pulling on each other. Now squeeze your fist, I hope it, along, and now you're going to relax those muscles, breathe in through the mouth. Okay, now you should feel pressure in your mid-back. Squeeze it, expand your front abs as you're pulling the pressure in the center open. Letting your muscles breathe again, and once you feel the air move, breathe in again so you can keep it flowing. Now, I'm gonna see if you guys can use, we're gonna try a mudra. For this mudra, you're gonna connect your nose, your eyebrows, your solar plexus, and your hands. So squeeze all those points, and you're gonna put your hands in this position where your ring finger and your thumb are wanting to like come together, and you're gonna flex your hands. Okay? So squeeze your stomach, your eyebrows, your shoulders, and feel just your muscles building that connection throughout your body. Pulling them all together. You might feel the urge to breathe in already, so just do. Breathe in through your mouth, fill up all the way. Alright. Now you feel pressure in your head. Squeeze all the muscle on top of your head. Squeeze your jaw and pull into your chest and make this sound. It almost got stuck. It almost didn't go through, but you heard. I had to push it, I had to use my strength so the vibration could clear the pathway. The sound got louder. It should sound the same way for you. If you feel it get stuck, keep pushing it.
Hey, one more time before you going hard or like roar.
Yep, just focusing on pulling the sound through here. That's what we did.
Okay.
Because whatever the last muscles you squeeze, that's where the sound goes. That's where you want the sound to travel.
So you're not making it hard. It don't matter if you make the R as long as you vibrate. You're trying to get it out, right?
As long as you feel it in here, you might have to push it. The sound might be different at first, but you want it to turn into an R.
Okay. Like a pirate, correct?
Yes. So now you're going to squeeze your eyebrows together, squeeze the middle of your forehead, squeeze the back of your head, and your upper abs. Now squeeze your fist, and your nose. Okay, once you've got it, breathe in through your mouth. Now you're gonna feel pressure, because when you're relaxed, you can feel the pressure building in different places. That's why it's important to relax as you breathe in. So I feel it the back of my head. Pull from the back of your head to the front of your throat and make a it's an ah. Everybody get it?
I think my stomach arched back to me, the bubble.
Oh yeah, that happens. Sometimes it's really loud. I think it's just gases moving around. So if you squeeze the front of your stomach and your lower back, and then pull all the muscle on the top of your head back towards the back of your head right here. Make sure you're squeezing the front of your lower abs and your mid back. Now, breathe in through your mouth. If you should feel pressure in your chest, make a So, one thing you guys must understand is, in a way, I'm reading your soul's language, because what was it? Movement can be well, anyway, let's move on. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you squeeze your chest, pull your shoulders down, squeeze your upper abs, and pull from your chest, deep in your chest, feel those muscles connecting to your stomach. And just squeeze them till they connect. Squeeze your fist, breathe in through your mouth. Alright, now you're gonna make a big smile, pull into the back of your head, and pull under your chin, and make a But you guys see that a lot of relief comes with this, and you can think of it like like your higher self is giving you a massage. But how badly do you need it? And that's that energy I need you to channel into these exercises, so that your higher self can begin to take over for you, but you gotta clear the path. So now, you're gonna pull your arms away from you and they're gonna be like this. So your shoulders are coming out. And as you do that, you're gonna be able to pull into these muscles in your stomach. Okay, squeeze them. Use your fist to help you. Now breathe in through your mouth and open your chest. Now squeeze the back of your neck and connect it to your mid back and make a don't be scared to pull deeper. Squeeze your eyes. And you're gonna open your jaw. And you're gonna try to feel into your ears just by grabbing those muscles you feel in your jaw and seeing how they connect. Then you're gonna squeeze your stomach. Lower and, well no, just lower abs. And then your mid back. And then breathe in through your mouth. Okay, now you're gonna like look like you're biting into an apple. Okay, but really bite. And then feel the tension in your throat. Pull into it. Until you pull into your chest. Use your arms to help you. And your fists. Then relax, breathe in through your nose. Okay, so your fingers, just to give y'all a little something that you might not know yet. Your fingers are like your sensors. Okay, so when I am doing this with my fingers, I am feeling where my blockages connect to different frequencies that my fingers can pick up on. And then if there's any blockages through here, I'll be able to feel it. It helps if you open your jaw. Because then you're pulling into the pressure from two different ways.
Are different fingers responsible for different frequencies, or is it just one thing?
No, they're all responsible for something different. They control different, you know how like those charts of where they show how each part of the body connects to one like pressure point in your hand? Like they have those charts. It's the same kind of thing. Except instead of like just pushing down on the pressure point, you're doing it internal. It's a lot more effective. So if you pull your shoulders out, face your hands in, you're gonna be able to hunch into the pressure in your stomach. Squeeze your arms and your fists. Once you got it, make sure you're pulling these shoulders out, because that's how you're going to be able to pull down into your stomach. Okay, now grab it. Breathe in through your mouth. Let it fill up. Squeeze the back of your head. Okay, squeeze your nose. Squeeze your cheeks. Squeeze your mid back. Pull into your chest. Then relax, breathe in through your nose. So I'm challenging you guys today because we're not doing a whole lot of vibration. How's everyone doing?
Sometimes without the vibration, if I forget to expand, I feel the opposite stiffness.
Is it more of a throbbing or is it actual stiffness?
Yes.
Okay. So if you can feel it better, that's still good.
You know, on the last one that we did just now and a few other ones, like when I breathe in, it goes directly to my lower back. Does that mean that it's somewhere I should focus more on, work on, or?
Oh, if you keep feeling it go there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you probably just need something very specific for you.
Okay.
So okay, how do I explain this? Use your finger like a hook. Thank you, Jamie. Your middle fingers down. You're gonna hook into the muscles in your stomach. Okay, so you start out and then hook them in and back into your stomach. Once you feel that, make sure you're flexing all your fingers out, especially your thumbs. Then breathe into it. Now you're gonna make a into your mid back. Whew. Seems a little early to get into that, but let me see. Should we get into it? So, I'm gonna get y'all's. What do y'all want to do? Give me a thumbs up if you want to go into third eye stuff, or if you want to keep working on the body work, then don't give a thumbs up. So if you want to hop into third eye stuff, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, okay. Okay, good, Matthew. So for the third eye stuff, this is getting a little loud. So I'm gonna have y'all close your eyes and ask your third eye, show me a lotus flower. So keep your eyes closed and see if something starts to appear. Stay relaxed. Keep your mind empty. If your mind's running, you're blocking the signal because you're making your own. And give me a thumbs up if everybody sees a color. Give me a thumbs up if anybody sees shapes. Does anybody see the entire lotus? Okay. So what should we do? Should we find the source of what we got open today? Yes. So we're all gonna find the source of what we got open today. So this is like what we do on the one-on-ones, but I'm gonna have to work with y'all as a group. So what y'all will do from here, so you got colors, you got shapes, some of you can see the entire lotus, but now you're gonna ask your third eye, show me in the body where this pain came from that we cleared out today. And see if you can feel something in your body, or maybe you see a color. So if anybody was able to get their third eye to respond, point to where you feel it. Okay, good. So now we're gonna see if you guys have your hands open, because now we know where the pain is. Whatever chakra it's connected to is gonna give you a hint. So my mom, she pointed at her eye. That's connected to the, where are the eyes connected to? Hold on. The third eye, I imagine, right? And then where are they connected there? But anyway, long story short, the all of your chakras connect everywhere if you have them open. So, but anyway, so the source of the pain, that'll give you a hint. Whatever chakra it's around. If it's in the back, probably has something to do with a masculine energy or a darker energy. In the front, maybe it's more like, is that accurate? Like a memory you hold dear to you and was hard to let go because of that. Because sometimes, you know, it's hard to let go of those. But it's necessary, because how can you build new memories that are positive if you are just so transfixed on ones that aren't even happening anymore? Like, oh, I wish things were like they were. Well, try to make it better. So, but to make it better, we gotta see what the fuck was going on in there that caused you to hold on to so much pain. So you're gonna ask your third eye, close your eyes and ask, it's showing you where the memory is located. Take me to where the memory is. Take me into my DNA. Just relax. Okay, different people have different gifts. We're not just relying on our third eye here. If you feel waves of emotion, that's a gift too. If you feel like your body wants to move, let it move. Sometimes there are still movements that are needed before you can access the memory completely. So don't just stay still. You don't have to. If you don't want to. Okay, and now that you feel connected to that part of you that was in pain, I want you to ask your body if that version of yourself can hear you. But before you do that, let's make sure your hands are working. So let's ask your body, is my name Capri? None of you guys are names are Capri. Alright, if you get a yes, that's good. Then ask, is my name Isella? If you're her. And if you get a yes, it'll give you the answers to which hand is which. Alright. And if you feel that connection, it'll help you. But regardless, talk to yourself. Find out what happened. What is going on in this memory? If you don't know, if you can't see what's going on, use your hands to find out more details. Use your hands to ask questions. Maybe you see an image or a scene that makes no sense to you because it never before happened in your life. But it's still something that needs to be healed. So you're gonna talk to that version of yourself that is suffering and walk them through it. Walk them through the pain. Tell them it's time to move on. Alright, I love you. But we need to grow from this so that we can both, whatever the feeling is that arises. Only you know what you needed to hear. You'll know you're doing it right if you feel lighter, calmer. For those of you who got your hands open, how well were you able to get answers? I meant your hands open. For those of you who had your hands open, were any of you able to get a pretty clear response? Yes and no. For those of you who've done one-on-ones, you know, you kind of just walk through the whole process of asking, you know, is this a past life? Is this a family member? If it's not someone familiar, is it a relationship problem? If you can't see, then you're gonna have to just try to figure out what it is. But you, once you feel connected to the feeling, you'll feel yourself sink into the, it's almost like, it's your emotions. So feel yourself sink into your emotions. But, you gotta really feel into the core of wherever is unhappy, wherever is not feeling very good right now. Maybe you just don't feel flow. Like, cause if you feel flow, cause you guys all got something different open today. and you'll feel flowing energy in different areas. But some areas you might not really feel much or notice at all right now. And that's just where you're at, and that's okay. Because once you get really good at this, you'll be able to ride that wave of emotion to the other side, because you're making the effort to connect to something inside of you that is much smaller, and you're magnifying it, you're making it bigger so that you can use it. Because whatever, the farther away a frequency is, the smaller it's going to look, the less you're going to hear it, but it doesn't mean it's not there. It's same in your body.
Excuse me. Any suggestions for directing the flow to my back injury?
Yes, I got you. So I'm gonna read her vibration, help her. This is my mom.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do, you're gonna flex your fingers, squeeze your elbows, pull them down. You're gonna squeeze your mid back, pull down into your lower back. Okay, kind of flex all your fingers out like this, like you're a peacock with your hands. But feel them, squeeze them, and feel them connect to the pain in your back. But tilt your chin down. Once you feel the pain in your back, make sure your hands are facing out, Ma. Make sure you're flexing up. Point your wrist down. Point your wrist down and out. Now that they're down and out, you're going to squeeze your hands. Make sure you hold in this posture. Squeeze your mid back. Squeeze your nose. Squeeze into the back of your head. And then pull down into your lower back and into your butt. Then breathe in through your mouth. And you're just going to pull into your butt by squeezing it. Then you're going to squeeze your nose. Open your jaw. Get those muscles in there. Pull your eyebrows up. Squeeze into the back of your head. Feel those pathways connect till you feel your mid back. Once you feel your mid back, squeeze it and make a make sure you pull deeply, feel the vibration go down into your spine. And then once you relax, breathe in through the nose. Okay, because if you got it moving, you want to breathe in right away, because that's going to just bring more air to the area, and you shouldn't need to exhale it because you already opened the pathway. And yeah, pathways do... Okay, we're like a labyrinth, guys, because pathways, you're never going to be able to map your own energy, because everybody's energy is different. Like, the pathways are always going to switch up, like, because you were ever changing, ever evolving. But, you know, that doesn't stop you. But once it opens, you should be able to sneak it in before shit starts to change in there.
Can you talk about a little bit more about making the what is small bigger? So are we trying to connect what are we trying to connect to, and how can we basically maintain the connection to make it bigger? And
So the memory, it exists through emotion. And emotion comes in waves, and emotion arises in all these complex ways, your hormones, everything, your genetics. your your DNA. So all these different things can impact how much you feel your emotions. But even if an emotion feels the same for two separate events, that emotion could still be stored together instead of separately. But it's just, instead of living in such a big way, it now lives in such a small way in your body. You magnify it by opening your body so you can bring light to that area, because your blood has light in it, biophotons. You're bringing light to those areas, okay, because biophotons signal epigenetic changes.
So then, in that case, we are looking to find unresolved past issues and traumas and enlighten them
I'm not
and
from
let
you.
them go after, or not.
Repeat that last part.
So we are looking for, like what we did just now, we were looking for a cause of an issue and to find the past memory or the emotion that caused it
Yes.
and saying bring light to it, but are we supposed to let it go after if it's an emotion or bad memory or...
So, yes, letting it go is a very symbolic way of looking at it, because really what you're doing is you are freeing what is no longer stuck. You are letting it go, but you are also
Okay, sorry, maybe let go is not the right word. Maybe resolving it somehow, but not forgetting it is what you mean, or what do you mean? Just say it in your own words, please.
okay. So basically, you hold on to emotions in the body, and that creates pain. All right, and the pain you get open through the breath work. Once you get the pain open, it's gone. Now there's energy flowing. Now you can access that area that was closed off and dying, okay, because you brought the breath back to it, you brought life back to it. And so you can begin to tap into the frequency of that information, because you are like a computer and you can access the information through your third eye. And once you have that information, you need to find a way to position it in a way that is working in your favor, if that makes sense, depending on the situation. You want to frame it in a way where you actually feel empowered outside of the situation. And if your vibration is up here, you're going to be able to do that easily. And so then, you won't feel that trigger come up when certain external things that remind you of it come up. Because every time that pain gets triggered, it just gets progressively worse.
And if I may add, those blockages are like the restrictions to that flow, right? So if you look at a river and you put a restriction in a river, it's going to create a counter current as well. So this is the resistance that you're feeling. Once you unclear that blockage, it runs how it's supposed to run, and you won't see the resistance.
Yep. Very good.
Thank you. So basically we're unblocking energy flows.
Yes. But you see, it's not just emotion, it's the fire of feeling energy move so quickly, being able to move it so quickly. Like, this is next level shit, But you gotta connect to the part of you that can feel deeply.
You're becoming aware of this spectrum that you are. The spectrum of emotions and whatever else you want to call it.
Yeah.
Your awareness is gonna change every time. There's not going to be one answer.
There was this image where like, you know how like when you, well, that doesn't necessarily work for this, but
Can I add something? You know the movie How to Train Your Dragon? That movie is about training your emotions. Like for example, if I hit you and I take something from you, you're still gonna be mad. So there's no word. You get madder than matter. So it's just an emotion. Like if someone hurts you so bad, you get hurt. Like emotion is emotion. That's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? Like being mad because I had my own anger issues, you know, in the past, and now I'm learning to like not be so defensive. But that's kind of like how I am. But training to be like, okay, if someone did this to me, I'm still gonna be mad. If they did this to me, I'm still gonna be mad. So there's no point. I mean, it's kind of like, you know what I mean, like controlling your emotions, like you say. Balance, yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to balance it. You have to, like with life, you have to be feminine and masculine, but yet in life you have to balance. Your heart, feather, I believe.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being mad or having any emotion. That is completely fine. You know, things happen, and there's nothing. Well, that's where we are different. You know, we do take this practice. You have to take accountability for the fact that you have some sort of belief or program running in the back of your mind that you gave the power to sync you in with a reality that is the vibrational match, therefore repeating different patterns in your life. So you gotta change your frequency to evolve.
I like to use the analogy of a radio, right? So when you're tuning to a station, if you're far from that station, it might be distorted. Right? So when you're trying to connect to a trauma and you're tuning into that radio, to that trauma, the reason why you're not getting the message and everything because there's a distortion. The more you clear it, the more the reception becomes better. And then you can know exactly like, what song is there instead of hearing whatever it is. Right?
That's alright.
That sucks.
And the more you train your memory to recognize those frequencies faster, then you can connect to them very fast. Because you recognize, you become like somebody who's trying to tune a guitar. You won't need a tuner. You just buy ear, okay, memory.
Yes, that's a really good analogy. I've been using a lot of analogies with instruments because our body really is like an instrument. But
It's like a dented antenna.
yeah.
That you're trying to.
The breath, it really what you're doing is moving awareness to the blockage because that's what the breath is. It's higher awareness because it's oxygen, what makes plants grow. What do you think it's doing for us? So simple. There's so many ways you could explain it that are just much more complicated, but it's not necessary.
And like I said, like the deeper you go, like you're understanding that it will just change again and again because you're discovering even more secrets in it. Right now, the level of awareness is there to train you for a bigger purpose.
Think about it, like your body becomes more complex over time. So does reality. And you need to have very creative solutions for new problems that will arise because you have to be at the frequency of overcoming them.
I'm thinking about Spider-Man when he discovers his new suit I don't know if you've seen that movie. He has this new suit that Stark technology created for him, and then he hacks into all the gifts of that suit, but he doesn't know what to do with them.
We need to get
He
that
was not
video.
aware of the depth of what he can do with that suit.
Exactly.
So this is why I'm saying, like, this is a training to your awareness, so you can handle better what's else is there. Because if not, it might turn you off.
So how does everyone feel after the shadow work? Does everybody feel lighter? Good. Is there anyone who didn't do shadow work? No. Okay. So
What was that word again you said?
shadow work. So just healing past pain.
Oh.
So that's good to hear, Matthew.
Somebody suggested to me, Capri, lately that I should journal my triggers. Because when you journal your triggers, you get to associate the emotion faster to a certain trigger. So when that emotion comes, you know better what questions to ask. And you're not like in the loop. So that's also a different way of training how to journal. It made sense, I'm gonna try it. So thought I would share it.
I noticed this was a weird thing I had happen because I was just making jewelry and then I was like, I didn't want it to be just a pattern, you know, just some pattern repeating. I was like, I want to make this look good without the pattern repeating. And then I did that and it made me realize something that, like, if you do journal, you will begin to notice your own patterns and like which things are out of place, you know, which thoughts are out of place, which colors are out of place, which emotions are out of place. Whatever just doesn't feel like it fits right, you know?
Thanks very much, everyone. I need to go.
But
Thank you very
Emily,
much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, Tuesday.
so we've been on
Feel here, Jamie, close to you.
Oh, my bad. I don't know who's leaving. Sorry. I smoked. And I'm sorry for in front of your mom.
Oh, you're good.
There's my mom. I'm not gonna blow the bong. I'm like, out of respect. Sorry.
Appreciate it.
I was a male boy. Cause like, bye, Tuesday. Place on to see I ain't got my glasses on. So kiss and shit. Yeah, so I think on getting the light hands. When I close the eyes, my hands are lights.
You see lights?
So I still don't see colors.
Okay. You don't see colors, so you just see light. I have a feeling it's because you just, so.
Well, Jesse said something about my eyes, like I have opium or something like that, because like I basically lost my right eye somehow. Before my mom passed, we went to the doctor's office, an eye doctor, and they could not tell me what was wrong with my eye. They gave me drops, they dilated, they still couldn't tell me what was wrong with my eye. My mom raised hell, by the way. They couldn't tell me what was wrong with my eye. And slowly but surely, I started losing vision out of my eye. But when I close my eyes, when I dream, I can see. When I close my eyes, I see my hands like light energy and stuff. Sorry.
So that's interesting because we always use the mudra, or not mudra, the mudra, the image of the eye and the hand. So our hands and our eyes are connected. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I had the Phoenix eye. I had the Phoenix eye, I had the M, I had the crescent. That's how I found Jesse's video because I saw it live. I'm like, hey bro, what's up with these M's on my hands? Next live he did. Hey, what's up, man? You find out about the M? Like, it's the M guy. And then I started reaching more, and then I saw one of your talk over videos. I was like, I gotta join. But yeah, I have M, I have the crescent, I got the Phoenix eye. Yeah, it's crazy.
So with your hands, since that's probably something that's a gift for you, you're just gonna want to build your connection between your hands and your heart and your hands and your third eye. If you can connect all of those and get that flowing pretty good, I feel like that's gonna get you a lot further.
I think so too, because I've lost so much. I lost my mom, I lost friends, I've lost jobs, I've lost cars, I've lost everything in my life. So letting go is just like, I'm so good. I can leave right now and be happy. And I did my shadow work before I joined. I went in my mind as the kid who got hurt and told that kid, hey man, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, man. Like, they were whores, they were assholes, they were shitty people. It's not your fault. And then, yeah, it just kind of weird. I'm talking about it. But yeah, it's awful. And I've been single since 97, but the chicks I've recently been with, it's been a couple of years, but they hurt me so bad. But I've let them go because they were druggies, they were on drugs, or they were whores. So I'm like, ain't my fault. I'm good. So letting go relationships with love. But yes.
Is that any of what happened when you were doing the shadow work?
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I've always been tuned into this stuff since I was younger. I'm 45. And my first book about checking out, you can check out books, was about Bigfoot, Bermuda Triangle, UFOs, and ghosts. And I've been hooked ever since. I've never been with the left wing, right wing. I'm on the bird. I'm looking straight ahead. Selected, not elected, but I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, so.
Does anybody else have any experiences they want to share?
So, but getting this is like my soul family. And then we first started, when we did our one-on-one, when I did my one with Jesse, he was saying squeeze his muscles, and I was a kid. I'm like, what?
So, we are going to end this with gratitude. So I want each one of you to say a couple things that you are grateful for. Say a couple things you are grateful for about yourself. Okay? Close your eyes, go within, and just end this on a high vibrational note so you guys can hold this frequency throughout the rest of your day. Okay guys, I feel like this is a good place to end it. Appreciate you all joining, and I will see you next week.
Thank you, Capri.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bree.